sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Lumpf pink. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Well, Deuce, I'm going to need you to have to elaborate on that one for me. Well, we got an Orc Barbarian today. Again. I think we had one last week, but to be fair, I'm running out of minis and I gotta get more. It's again a lot of wood. I don't want to hit. Oh. Oh yeah, I was live, wasn't I, when I was singing to myself? Well, that won't do. How you doing, bud? How's your day going? Ooh, that won't do. I can't use that. There we go. I can use this boy. I mean, it's just so easy to sing. Since we got ourselves another orc, let's go ahead and make ourselves some orc skin. The orc color they want is just so gray and sad. And I think we all agree, orcs got that little bit of green to them. So I like mix that troll skin in. Really seems like work's been doing that to everybody everywhere then. It's been crazy down here. So I say, hell yeah, more power to you, spark it up. Two big ass axes, actually. Yeah, that is life. Yep, big ass axe guy. I'm running out of guys. I need to acquire more miniatures. Just don't know what sets to get. Gotta run down to the local game store, get something new. I mean, granted, I still have a shit ton of Warhammer guys, so I could do switch over to that. God, I haven't played Warhammer in forever. That's something you ever got into? I know we've talked about it. Yeah. I have like probably $500 worth of unpainted minis. Well, I mean, if you love that shit, I really do recommend the tabletop game because I know you dig your RTSs. Like, there is nothing like a good tabletop game that gives you that RTS experience. Plus, you get to roll like 30 die at the same time. Granted, is it an expensive habit? Yes. But, you get to paint minis, do cool guy stuff. Now I have to guess which part of her face is how low their chest goes is always an issue, because sometimes there's like not enough detail in the mini, so you just got to paint it and go by what looks right, and that looks right. I think we were both wrong. I think this might be a big axe lady. The more I look at it. Good for her. It's 2021. Anyone can carry a big ass axe. Good Lord, man. Just no end to the paint that's on this brush. I wipe and I wipe and I wipe and it's still there. What kind of metal do we want in that axe? I think I'm going to make them adamantium, which basically means I got to do the exact same thing that I normally do to make that kind of metal, where I mix the black in with the sparkly silver, and that kind of gives it like a steel gunmetal-esque look. But I'm going to add just a dash of green, because adamantium's green. Yeah, green flame. Green flame's green. Why the fuck not? Oh, by the way, Deuce, if you're still here, I saw on Steam the other day you were playing Jurassic World. Did you get yourself caught up in the, oh goodness, that game sale that they recently did? Because I picked up Planet Coaster and I've been digging it. Oh, that needs more green. Yeah. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon was available, and I was just like, man, like I have fond memories of this game, but it just looks like dog shit. So, what if I get, make it a little nicer? Get, the Planet Coaster. I'm glad I did. That game is immersive. How's Jurassic World? Green. Right now it's just black still. It looks really good. Oh yeah. I was gonna get it, but I stopped myself because it was just like, dude, you've bought probably every other game that was on sale. You don't need to get this one. You don't need to get all of the games. You don't even have the room for it. Good to know. I do 1 or 2 streams now, but it's just, I'm officially on a break. Well, tell me your story first. Oh yeah, this is nice. I think this will elicit the look we're looking for sure. Every time I get on Tarkov, that Bitcoin's just a little bit more nerfed. And I had an absolutely horrible factory run. I'm interested to see how well these suckers hold the paint. Oh, yeah. especially this late in the wipe. Ooh, thanks, Greg. Appreciate you. Mr. Boone, always liking the stream. Thank you, sir. Yep. That's how it goes. See, the problem is, like, so many people hop on, especially this late in the wipe, they just hop on interchange, and then the first thing they do is run to Killa, kill Killa, equip his shit, go turn on the power. Well, probably not even turn on the power. I noticed they're doing it that late. They just steal everything. So, like, unless you bum rush exactly what you want at the beginning and have a lucky spawn, you just don't get what you want in interchange anymore. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I know how that goes. The time I killed Killa for the quest, I could have sworn he was a PMC. He was hiding in the store with the giant APC in it. Like, he was crouched and pieing a corner, and I hit him with somebody's MPX that I had stolen, and I just emptied all my rounds into his legs, and it fucking killed him. Didn't even know it was him. Didn't even know it was him. You know, I got the achievement for it, so then I looted him. But other than that, it was just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you crouched and sneaking? I've never seen Killa do that before, but it worked out for me. Yeah, an interchange, 100%. 100%. Which is fine and all. Like, good for you, good for them. But the problem is, like, I still need to get my fucking 3 headshots in interchange, and it's just, you know, hey, everybody's getting what they want, and then exfilling out of the safe room. So when will I ever get my 100-meter headshot? I set up on that little grandstand above the food court next to Idea. Nothing. Or the shit I get is within 100 meters. And then, God, reserve, unless you spawn on dome, I cannot find an angle that gets me at a solid 100-meter headshot on somebody. I keep getting 99s and 98s. Like, the benefit as a solo player, it is a lot easier and nicer when he pops up on you rather than you running into him, I feel like. So I know exactly what you mean. God, I was trying to... I've been, you know, on the rocks for a little bit, just kind of, you know, wishy-washy. Like, you know, I wish some things would be more ironed out. You know, I'm having issues getting my long-distance kills because I never see anybody. You know, you know, whatever. That's all well and good. But I take my breaks by going into Nighttime Factory to get my insomnia kills taken care of. But the problem is, no one's playing any nighttime missions. I can't get my insomnia kills because no one's playing fucking missions at night because everybody's like, fuck that. The only time I fucking find people playing at night is when it's other people trying to do the task. I knew someone had spawned in with us because there were so many people in the lobby. I knew someone had to be spawning in with us. And I fucking cleared out the whole thing. I killed 12 scavs. I cleared out everything. I started in shitty spawn. I pushed the hallway. Well, I pushed into the room. No one came from the hallway. And then I cleared everything. Tunnels, went in, hit up all the other spawns, hit up the fucking main room. Couldn't find anybody. And that, like, I was just like, well, I guess he left. He was camping the exfil, and he was doing it in the stupidest way possible, and it was annoying because I had just been through the exfil to like check. When I walked by, that was the first thing I checked because I was just like, there's a good chance somebody's just gonna run right to that and hide. So it wasn't in that. He was. Where was he? Must have been hiding somewhere else on the map and then came in and then like laid prone by that wooden box that kind of looks at gate 3. And the problem was like I had a 45 ACP vector and I had the AP rounds and I see this guy and I empty half a mag into him, and then he like runs around the corner, and then I reload, and then I pop more rounds in him, then I go to behind cover, and then I got shot through cover once and die, and I'm just like, Tarkov, you're breaking my heart. Yeah, exactly. God, I lucked out killing Sturman. I really lucked out killing Sturman. It was like my, I think, 5th or 6th try. And every time I'd seen Sturman, it was literally like, sights on him, and somebody else kills him. Because it's just a mad rush to kill the boss in fucking woods. I had gotten sniper fire, ran into the shed at Sawmill, like the actual building one. Like the giant one where the truck is. And just Sturman was just like, hey dude, how you doing? And was about to go shoot at me, and I just destroyed him with the M4. I was running from another player's fucking sniper fire into that building for cover, and Sturman was just like, I'm here too. Also using this for cover. I don't know where my bodyguards are. So then I killed him, grabbed his fucking key, and then booked it the fuck out of there. Now I gotta kill Glukar. Or Glukar, or how the fuck you want to pronounce him. Setup was a bitch, by the way. That started this whole conversation. At least you can pair it nicely with Silent Caliber and take care of them both at the same time. That's the only credence I will give that section of the game. There's my Abyssal Black. But yes, now it's all just playing my fun games that I bought on sale. By the way, if you want a cruel game that's actually kind of fun and has a very, very entertaining community, I recommend Holdfast. It was also on sale. It's like the game that takes place during the Napoleonic War. It's just as grueling as Tarkov because, you know, you got muskets and one-hit kills and most of the time. But it's actually really fucking entertaining. That needs just a little bit more black. Holdfast. think its full title is, where is it? Hold Fast, Nations at War. It was also on sale at that same time. Basically, you play just troops during the 1800s with a whole bunch of different battlefields and 100v100 player combat. And everybody has proximity chat too. So like everybody's just talking, but it doesn't ever, it's actually a really well handled proximity chat. And it's really the easiest game I've ever seen with proximity chat to just shut one person off. Like you can literally, you just press the P button and it'll show you everybody that you can hear, and then it'll show who's talking, and then you just literally click it and you won't hear them anymore. But it's great because like you'll have like the fucking drummer boys, instead of like they'll play on their drums, but they're like blaring ABBA or something stupid, or you know, you have like the commander's like a 12-year-old boy that's just giving out nonsensical commands. There's a dude who I have continuously bumped into. His name is Illidan, and all he does is has an Illidan soundboard running around killing people. It's bizarre, but it's actually kind of fun. Oh, someone shoots in at me, and I look. Noise. It's definitely one of those things, like killing Sturman. I know a lot of people do it, but just, you know, that one mission alone was enough for me to be like, you know what? Killing him for profit seems just not worth it. Because there's always going to be someone camping that body with a snipey. I had one where I was like pent up in a position because I saw that he was running in my direction. So I was like, oh yeah, as soon as he cuts this corner, I'm going to lay him out with my M4. And someone sniped him beforehand. So I just, you know, held my fucking position, waited for that person to come and get their loot, and as soon as they did, I killed him instead. Woods is all about that Sturman loot. No worries, Bubs. Good talking to you. Always a pleasure. Ooh, sounds fun. Enjoy yourself, sir. Have a good one. So much of this minion is just this giant cloak of theirs. So we're making so much progress by doing very little. My favorite way of doing things. Ooh, we're almost halfway. It's half an hour into this, not halfway into this. I'm going to run an ad. I will be right back. Don't you go nowhere. What are we thinking on hair, folks? She needs her hair did up some sort of color. Last barbarian we did was pink, so we can't do another pink one. blue. And that's purple. It's just I don't want to layer the jet black. I know I do black. Because black hair is a very common hair color for orcs. And, you know, it's jet black looks good on minis. But I really don't want to do jet black on black. Especially since I know so much of what else she's wearing is gonna be a lot of brown. Not bad. Not bad. I love the details in this. They really did a great job with this mini. We got up the back pretty good. Oh, there's a little spot. That is one thing you got to look out for with minis with great detail like this. You really got to hit them with different angles, because you will find very often that there are these divots. Unavoidable. Sometimes you can only see them by looking at it just the right angle. Don't mind me. Just had to fix the thing real fast. I was like, I think it's going to start playing my own audio back to me. So since I got my adamantium, I'm going to go ahead and make her breastplate adamantium and her dagger adamantium. Just because, bitch, if you got it, use it. Oop, that's the wrong paint. Adamantium's nice. It's not really used. Not a lot of people use it anymore. I mean, I know they like it in golems. Because, you know, everybody wants a golem made out of indestructible material. But I think the issue is just that adamantium's whole purpose is to be, hey, it's such a good material, it doesn't need to be magic. It's adamantium. So it's like, cool. It does what we need without using magic. That fits a purpose. And then they get magic armor. And then it's like, goodbye. Not bad. Not bad at all. I vibe with this. Alright. Give me that owl bear. She's got a lot of wooden elements to her. The handles of her axes. She's got a wooden shield on her butt. My cat's just meowed. It's good to know that she's, not always wielding dual axes. She's like, hey, sometimes you do need a shield, guys. Let's be reasonable. We can't all go full-on rage mode every time. Sometimes you just gotta chill and use a shield. Now I gotta go underneath her loincloth to get to the back of her shield. Just in between her cloak. This is needlessly difficult. Ooh, this is a good angle for this. There's always the right angle. You just gotta find it. Just dip, dip, dip. Nice. Don't think I went high enough on its front face, though. No, I did not. It's one thing you definitely learn painting minis. You certainly don't know what everything is until you fucking paint it. You get around to it and you're like, oh shit. This is like a whole nother thing. We're doing the wood for the handles of her axe. And I'm noticing there's a pommel that's made of metal that I'm going to need to come back to. And she's also got little, maybe strings of twine, some sort of rope or small rope or something like that. Don't want to get the green because it was hard to get exactly right, and don't want to fuck you up, so I'm going to take my time. There we go. It's nice. That's nice. And of course the top part of the wood here needs to get a nice little dab. Oh, shoot. Just realized, like I said, as you do, there's a chunk of this that I left unpainted because I thought it would be part of the wood. That is definitely part of the axe head. So, before this paint becomes useless to me, let me get that. There we go. A skosh. There we go. Painting around the hands is always something to be a little nervous about. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know you're going to make corrections because it's a paintbrush. And, you know, your hand is not always as accurate as you need it to be, so take your time. Just know that if you make a mistake, it's fine. You get to paint over it. And we're just gonna keep painting. More paint. More. Ooh, I accidentally painted the top part that was supposed to be wood on this fella the green of the axe head. Oops. That is not a hard fix. Alright, not bad. She's definitely one of those minis that when you look at it, they're like, oh man, there's so many pieces here. This is going to take forever. But then, you know, you tackle them one at a time. And you're like, okay, well, this is the same color as this. And this will go here. And that'll go here. And before you know it, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, we're actually a lot closer to being done than I expected. Don't forget to give things depth. Just because you painted the front face of it doesn't mean you're done. It's got a top, a bottom, a side. See if those things bellow out. I put my coffee here so I could take a sip of it. And I just never got around to it. Let me do the opposite of what I did with her shield. Come around her butt to paint the back of her loincloth. Very lucky guy. Not everyone gets to do this with an orc barbarian. You jelly? Interesting. I'm gonna do her belt and her strappies now. Just because she's got like a few satchels and everything, and I just want to make sure. Okay, I got enough browns for this, yeah. The Atu brown will be for like the fur and stuff she has on her shoes, and ours are wraps. Minotaur hide will be the belts, and then Bugbear brown will be the satchels. Perfect. Perfect. Slow, even strokes, precise. I want to slowly hit the sides up so you can get some depth to it, but don't hit the breastplate underneath. Not bad. Slow and steady wins the race. Oops. Oops. Oops, badizzle. I got a little paint from his belt onto the loincloth, but look at that, it's fixed already. We're slowly getting there. Remember, this used to all be gray. I'm sitting here painting this and you can barely see it. I apologize, everybody. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Here we go. I'm going to take that excess paint off. So we can do the side elements of that without messing anything up. We do the hilt. To her dagger, which went a little higher up than I thought it did. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, guys. It's just my concentration on this one is required. Seeing parts of her that should have her skin color on it as well that don't. Like I said, you'll discover what you need to while you're painting. That much is for sure. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. That's also wooden, and I hadn't realized it until just right now. So let me get over there and get that wood color back up. Now, what I love about painting in all these browns is you're like, oh, this looks good, and then you have that brown wash, and it goes from good to great, and you're like, oh yeah, we did a good thing today. Gonna be real with y'all. There's a lot of her skin that's gonna need to be retouched. That's to be expected. Okay. What's that? You brown. Let's oh God, crank this bitch out. But first, let me run an ad because it's ad time. That was weird. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, that's right. Audrey Brown, where'd you go, baby? Gonna handle her. She's got like some sort of undershort kind of thing. Gonna go ahead and just paint that. Now this Audrey Brown, because I hadn't noticed it until now. Because there's a lot of minis where it's just kind of, you know, what's underneath just as gray. You know, I just always take it to mean like, well, there's a Ken doll scenario. But since it's this, it's just like, you know, let's take care of it. Oh, crap. Since it has like a depth of field to it. It's just so bizarre that it doesn't show on her left leg at all. Come on. Take the tiniest little dab about you so that I can put you in the tiniest little spot right there. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh well, I'll live. It's just so bizarre because it looks like it's pants. But only on one fucking side. It's really weird. Oh well, I'm going to paint until it works. This is interesting. I've basically elected to just painting in my brain where I think the shorts should be. There's no real depth or change denoting that they should be on that side. You know what I say? I just fix it and move on. I'm not going to reflect on this for too much longer. Just clearly there's something up. I don't know what. So I'm going to fix this. But if I'm lucky, now that everything that was painted tan exists, if something ever messes up, or like, you know, there's a part of it that should be grayed out, or, you know, you can see past something, there should be tan there now. So it'll at least not have that gray look, that unfinished. Now if you look underneath or from the sides, at least there's that tan in the background on that left leg. Ooh, that Hot-U Brown's gonna need some covering in some parts. Double the layers, double the damage. damn. I have usually found a good way to paint most things, but goddamn. They are trying my patience today. There. That's good enough. For an angle that no one except for the person painting it will ever look. Alright. I just realized that this is that same wooden platform that she has on another. It's not okay. It's not a. No, that might still be a shield. The thing on her back. It's all like the same type of armor. Damn it. Keep messing up. I apologize. I don't mean to. It just keeps happening. It's like a back and forth. It's like, okay, well, you've cleaned that. Good job. But now you've accidentally poked this again. It's like, okay, well, you fixed that, but now you accidentally poked that again. But after this, that shouldn't happen anymore. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's get back to these alterations that I was making. Nice. Let's crack open that last brown for that satchel that she has. Then I'll do the Atu brown for the wraps and the footings and all that jazz. And then wouldn't you know it, it's just, little flourishes here and there that I want to hammer out. Shading. And then we're done. Just like that. Yeah. Now, once again, all of this is everything that's brown is going to get the brown wash, but certain parts of them are going to get, I'm going to shadow wash them. And that's going to make them a lot darker. That's going to give us a feel like I used a lot more colors than I actually did. Because I'm lazy. Not only is it laziness, in my opinion, it also kind of denotes that sort of, hey, a lot of it is the same materials just used in different ways or treated in different ways. So you're going to get same base color with a mildly different effect, just like what I'm doing here. Trust me, it'll look great. But that is just like my opinion, man. Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Ignore that. She's just got little divots everywhere. And, you know, sometimes I gotta jeopardize an area I've already painted to effectively paint the way I wish. Life's such a cruel temptress. Mistress? Whatever. This bitch gonna look good though. No. Now gloves, hand wraps, whatever the fuck they are. It's hard to determine on parts of the mini where they didn't give you as much detail to determine where does her glove end and her hand begin. There it is. A few corrections will have to be made there, but c'est la vie. I knew that coming into this whole process. Make their pommels adamantium. Her axes, the little pommels that they have. Go ahead and make those adamantium as well. taking that grayish black to round out the hilt on the dagger. Accidentally browned up part of her, I don't even know what it is. Under Armour? Straps for the breastplate? Who knows? And then in repairing that, I got the breastplate a little muddy. That's okay, it needed attention anyways. There we go. Wunderbar. Okay. I'm going to do another ad just because I need to stop painting for a second. We'll be right back. Okay. Get this out, you brown. I forgot to do the little wrappings on the axes like I was talking about. Also, her shorts still need work. And it's only going to drive me more and more insane looking at it. My OCD is creeping up bad these past few days. But I'm letting it slide this time. I'm letting my OCD have its day. Because I'm just like, hey, I got to make these corrections eventually. Why not now? I can vibe with this. Ooh, I didn't even do the inside of her hand wrappings on this side. What am I doing? What am I doing? We are getting there, ladies and germs. We are getting there. Nope. You keep skipping out on the whole reason why you picked this paint up. That's to hit these wraps up. It's a bit annoying. Because now that I've painted them with this color, the fact that there are ropes even on there kind of disappears. Yeah, I like it better with that off. So we're going back in time. Rewind. Okay. Actually, that looks interesting. I'm going to paint over it with the Ati brown and then back over it with the other brown. It actually turned out nice. It's just enough there that you can see that it's there. But not so much that it ruins everything else. Voilà. Mon ami. There's a bit of... She's got like a metal tag or something on her satch. I'm gonna make that bronze. Cause I fucking said so. Excuse me. Oh, they already got me down. How nice. Monsieur Bronze. So focused on this right hand side. And I realized that it was going a little off base on the left. Nothing we can't rather quickly solve. You know what? Now that I still have this bronze here, I'm going to do up in bronze whatever this thing on her shoulder is. Give her a little bit more color. I don't want to go too far, because I still want the cloak to be the cloak. There we go. I still gotta make corrections on the cloak, so it's okay that I went a little bit on it there. We'll live. Oh, this whole area right here that I was wondering what I was going to have to paint. Well, I can tell now by looking at it that it's definitely part of the cloak, now that I've painted everything else. So, very good. Very good. Nice. All right, let's make corrections on that cloak, because that paint's going to die eventually. And, oh no. Say it ain't so, Joe. I think I'll be able to get just enough out of this, maybe. Yeah. Guess we gotta make a little bit more and hope we got it exactly right. Come on. Oh, that was too much. Remains to be seen, actually. We'll find out. Where did skeleton bone go? Because I think I actually need it for some stuff, too. No, actually, I don't. What I thought I was going to need skeleton bone for, I ended up using bronze. That's why I forgot the skeleton bone is very tacky. Hey, what's up, Kamal? How are you? Welcome. How goes your day? Let's see if we can get this color again. Nope. More black. That's a very interesting face emoji you got there. Where'd you get that, boy? Do I want even more black in there? Yep, I think I do. I think I want just a little bit more black. Oh, my hands are getting gross. just get an extra coating of it everywhere now. Just so one side doesn't look different than the other. Motherfucker, Alex, slow down. You just painted the thing you just put the paint away of because you thought you were done with it. Let's recenter this paint brush. Refocus it. Oh yeah, that turned out nice. That was good. Nice. Well executed there. Make this stuff up a little bit more. Oh, should have thought about that. Got a bunch of black on my fingers that just went on a bunch of stuff. Oh, I am not having a good time with this mini. Let me rephrase that. I'm enjoying my time with the mini. It's just not enjoying its time with me. Alright. These actually shouldn't be too big of problems. These wall areas I knew I was going to have to hit up again anyways. And they're all minor. Keith. That worked out swimmingly. Let's put the cap back on you, Bronze. We don't want you drying out. You're an important part of our system. I don't know. All right. Let me paint her hair. And then we want turquoise hair. Under dark indigo it is. There. The reason why I wanted to do this hair is because, man, I want to handle the corrections because there's a bunch of them. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, your hair's gonna, you do the hair, that might mess something up. Or while you're doing the corrections, you might mess up the hair. I don't know. I want to move on to the corrections phases because I keep making corrections, but that's supposed to happen at the end. So just power through it, finish painting this. And then fucking get to it. I'm gonna have to paint her ears again. Because it's just painted over her ears to get her hair right. That's okay. Like I said, I was just about to do corrections right now, and the first thing I was gonna do was goblin skin. Goblin skin. Her skin. Orc skin. Orc skin, goblin skin. It's all the same thing. Let me get that excess off so we can dry brush this in. Get rid of this excess paint. Make sure we actually see the details of her hair. What the hell's going on? It's like the second or third time something's flickered. Okay, so with that done, I can look at this and be just a lot happier. It's just like, okay, there's all, it looks complete now. My soul feels better. Let me do her skin first. Get off there, you glob. Always have these on hand when you're painting. Okay. Dab, dab, dab. Fucker, Alex. God. Fuck. Stop flicking your fucking hand. Dab up again so that I can hit her hair. I mean her ear. Slowly but surely getting her hand the way I want it. There that goes. Everything's looking good in the skin color department. Oop, except that right there. Alright. I think I'm going to knock out that Atu brown next, because most of the problems I can see are stemming in that colors department. Not bad. We're getting there. There was some things that I wanted to fix with her hair, and I keep forgetting that the back of her arms are supposed to be... There's an interesting little bit of her that needs to be... Her hair... Not hair, skin color needs to be fixed on her arm. Okay. Then once we're done with that, it's just the washes. There's so much. That is so much. There's so much that painting minis helps with. Relaxation, hand-eye coordination. I highly recommend it. I may get frustrated every now and then painting, but it's still something I enjoy. There we go. Goodness gracious me. We are almost done with this bitch. I can call her a bitch because I made her. Don't just assume. Alright, let me do one more once over. That Hot U Brown always needs to get touched up a little bit. Okay. Glad I did this double take. Apparently, I didn't fix all the damage from when I gucked up the works with that the black paint. Apparently, I also got it on the satchel and didn't even notice it. Or I did and forgot about it. Well, I can safely say that this is good enough. Nah, I like it. There we go. Now I like it. Okay. Well, I can safely say I don't need any other paint, any of these fucking paints anymore.